Hey fans, it's me here for a comic show. I'm back with a big stack of comics. Had a lot of fun at the DC Roadshow, learned a lot of stuff. I'll be talking about that later, but wow, Multiversity Mastermen, Overman versus Uncle Sam. It's basically like the Justice League as Nazis, and yeah, as Nazis, and then the Freedom Fighters are the Americans fighting them, which are, you know, Uncle Sam and the Human Bomb and the Ray, those kind of guys. But this is drawn by Jim Lee. That's the big thing. Like, Jim Lee was there at the Roadshow, such a sweetheart. I got a picture with him. But I imagine, like, Grant Morrison's like, hey, Jim Lee, I'm doing these one-shots. Do you think you could make time to draw one of them? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to be part of that. You know, be part of DC history, work with you, all that good stuff. He's like, well, which one do you want to do? And he's like, looked at him, he's like, maybe the one that opens with Hitler taking a really hard, violent shit. Like that's what Jim Lee wants to do, because, you know, screw Hitler. But this book was phenomenal, and it's just, you could tell Jim Lee had a lot of fun. He does, he's done World War II stuff before, war stuff before here and there, even all the way back to like his X-Men run with the Black Widow, Wolverine, Captain America, issues of that. But this is a very, very fun issue of Multiversity, and I like seeing Uncle Sam taking on like the Overman, the Uberman, the Superman. It was a great issue, and I'm loving Multiversity. I'm loving how like that's going to fit into everything, how that fits into Convergence, and how Convergence bleeds into what's coming out for the what's after the New 52 in June, and how you know, we'll have our 25 core books that continue what they're doing well, have that shared universe element, have the whole Dark Side War and all that, but then 24 new books to start with that all are their own thing, that all do what they do, and yeah, let's have fun. Speaking of books like that, the Batgirling of the DC Universe, Batgirl 39, this is a cool Harley cover. It looks like one of those selfies, but it's not a selfie. She's taking a picture of Harley. This issue, this is the issue that if you tried Batgirl in the New 52 and you're like, oh, I don't really like that, or you tried this new Batgirl and you're like, how is this jiving with the Batgirl that's been in New 52? What's up with this? How is this jiving with the Batgirl in Batman Eternal? Well, this issue and the cliffhanger of this is going to be like one of those things where it's like its own story. I'm Bleeding Cool with like spoilers ahead. Don't click on here if you don't want a spoiler. The last page, oh my God, like when I had the excited utterance when I was reading this in the store while all of the other fellas were doing the pull for, you know, pulling books for subscribing customers. And I was just like, WTF out loud, like, yes, the last page of this is awesome. And I'm excited about what's to come with that and how it ties into other stuff. Batman and Robin. Look at this cover with Robin, you know, superpowered, and it's an homage to Action 1, and you have Alfred running away, and Batman's actually in the car. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. This is the Harley variant. What I really like about this is you have Damian together with Shazam. So now that Damian has powers, he's a young boy jerk with you know, issues with his dad and all that, and superpowers now. And Shazam is a young boy. He looks like an adult, and he was kind of raised himself, kind of orphanages and halfway houses or foster homes or whatnot. And I want to see them together. I want to see Damian, Shazam together. That's a good little team there. So we got that. That was fun. Wonder Woman, you know, the Finch and Finch, you know, it's the book that I loved Azzarello Chang. I am so not really into this book, but I'm reading it, and, you know, it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I like this cover with the Harley Quinn winning the title of Wonder Woman to go to man's world, and that Joker hammer from like the 1984 Joker Superpowers figure. But here's the thing. There's this, every issue, and for the past 3 issues or so, has ended with some Donna Troy cliffhanger. Like, we get Donna Troy on 2 pages at the end, it's the Donna Troy cliffhanger. And now it's like the Donna Troy cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers of Donna Troy. Next issue, 40, seriously, if it's not Donna Troy from page 1, I'm going to be freaking pissed. So anyway, just putting that out there. And finally, Justice League 39, Geoff Johns. It's going to be Geoff Johns' Soule DC monthly before too long when he steps off as Superman. And this was, I loved it just for Captain Cold, just for Leonard, just Captain Cold. You can tell that Geoff Johns has always loved that character, all the way back to when he was writing Wally West Flash. And I feel for him. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that, like, you know, might have had a checkered past, but, you know, wants to do right and really enjoys the feelings of being around people doing good things and doing good things for them, and, you know, taking pictures of that and then posting it and getting self-aggrandizement from it, because, you know, I'm not totally altruistic, but Justice League is awesome. I like Luthor and Captain Cold on the team. Moving on to Marvel, from the pages of Spider-Verse, you got Silk #1. Moon is a fun character. She's, you know, terribly awkward, and she was like in a bunker for 10 years in isolation, and she has these weird pheromones where her and Peter just want to hump each other when they're close to each other. Silk is, she has that crazy silk power. She can make her own clothes. She can do crazy stuff with the webs that Spidey can't, and she has silk sense instead of spider sense, which seems a lot more overwhelming than spider sense. But I like this book. I like that it's a fun Batgirl-ish book for Marvel and the Spider Universe, where Spider-Gwen is what I'm super excited about coming next week, but we know Spider-Gwen is obviously set in a different reality. This is in the regular reality. It's tying with regular Peter, and there's room for that. There's room for this book in the Marvel Universe, and I enjoyed reading it. Black Vortex 3, this is Legendary Star-Lord. You have the Kitty Star-Lord cover. Yeah, this is what happens, you know, with religion. You get this Black Vortex thing, some elder god gives them this, and then everyone starts fighting each other. People that should be getting along just start fighting each other. And while it's really cool to see all these characters get their crazy souped up cosmic new costumes and powers, and you know there's gonna be action figures for all that, and it's all cool, I'm ready for the actual story to kick in. I'm ready for it to actually be like, yeah, they're all together, they all had their little witty things to say, now some of them have turned into these souped up craziness, now let's get on with it and let's start seeing like some major ass kicking. So there's that, but I'm a sucker for the heroes all getting together and punching each other. That's just, you know, that's the Marvel way. So, you know, if I get more of that, I'm gonna be super happy. She-Hulk 12, this is the final issue. Charles Soule went out in style. Loved this book, loved the art, loved everything about it. You could tell this was Charles Soule's heart and soul. This was his book because he is a lawyer. And he says that these characters are going to be put into other things he's writing that he's not done with these characters. But it was a great final issue. Moving on to indie stuff and creator-owned stuff and different things like this. The Valiant, it's Jeff Lemire and Matt Kent together. They are, this whole Valiant Next thing is Lemire and Kent. Like, it seems like they've left DC now and they're just totally Valiant for their work for hire stuff. And I, like, seriously, buy the Valiant and read everything that Bloodshot says as if it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you will just laugh and laugh. It's so good. I like it. He's like, I like to shoot things. I don't like movies. It's just, it's so awesome. Like, seriously, it's a great book and all. Like, I'm not trying to downplay it. It's a really great book, and I like that this is the Valiant universe. This is the camera following the coolest things in the Valiant universe, written by Lemire and Kent, but you get a little edit, like, you know, little whipped cream on top with a cherry to just read Bloodshot's voice as Schwarzenegger. You'll love it. Secret Identities, #1. This is Faeber. Jay, he did Noble Causes, and he did Dynamo 5. I did Teen Titans back in the day, or Titans. This book is unabashed, unashamed superheroes. It's superheroes. It's not deconstructing the superhero genre. It is like politics and mystery and family dynamics and all that, but it is superheroes. It seems like this is Image saying, hey, we're going to do another book that's, you know, like Invincible. Like, why not we do all these crazy different genres. Let's let these guys do a superhero book. And you know what? I'm down to at least try that. I'm down to see what they want to do with it, because, I mean, honestly, the superhero deconstruction, all that stuff has been done. It's been done well ever since, you know, Watchmen, and it's been done not so well. And now, give me something that is smart and heady and a mystery and all that, but you don't have to be like totally, you know, gritty and all that, you know, like all the time just to be whatever. So if you want something fun and smart, and if you like Invincible, I would say Secret Identities, give it a shot. I can't believe this title was open. Like, seriously, like, you know how the Autumnlands Tooth and Claw, in 2 issues, is it going to be like just, I don't know, frontline Secret Identities or some type of title? Because Secret Identities, seriously, you could trademark that. That was open, seriously, crazy. Anyway, the Autumnlands Tooth and Claw, we get more Terrier, we get more of the Savior, the Messiah, the Man. I'm just loving this book, the writing, the art, everything. I seriously can't wait to sell the hell out of it as a $10 volume 1. If you see a second print issue 1 of the Autumnlands Tooth and Claw, grab it. You will not be let down. It is a very well done book of fantasy, magic, and all that with anthropomorphic animals, but also one dude, one like token dude that's basically like the Messiah for them. It's awesome. And finally, I got Deconic. She does Bitch Planet. This issue was a lot of fun. It was all Penny. It was all Penny's Secret Origin. I super enjoyed that. I liked the end, the final page of this issue was just so cool. So like, you know, nice twist there. But I'm enjoying the hell out of Bitch Planet. And Kelly Sue DeConnick also adapted Barbarella. We got this from Humanoids. You know, Barbarella, you know that movie, all that craziness. It is, she adapted it into English, and it's here collected in hardcover, and you can get it. I've been excited about this ever since I heard about it. Has a nice ribbon, it's all classy. So check that out if you're a fan of Barbarella or if you're a fan of Kelly Sue DeConnick. And you know, she's doing Bitch Planet. She's like the perfect person to ask to do this. Really impressed with Humanoids. They're on my radar. So thanks for watching the videos. Check out some of these comics, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.